beautiful in the country. I'm not sure if that will be all that receptive in terms of the Brazilians, because they tonight face a real challenge. If they do not win this game, they are out of the Copa America. Now, the record isn't all that distinguished in this competition. They've only won it 4 times. But if you take the degree of criticism that the manager has faced, Carlos Pereira, it would be the ultimate indignity. Indeed, I think his position would be in grave peril if they were to lose this one. Even a draw isn't good enough. It's a very open section, but with Peru having beaten Chile previous to this, they're now sitting on 4 points. They will go through either as the first or second team. For Paraguay, I suppose it's just as straightforward. They could do with a draw here, and I would imagine they're going to play defensively, because one of the players, Ramirez, in defense. And so a vital one, because the president of the Brazilian Football Association, Ricardo Teixeira, has flown all the way to Cuenca from Brazil, concerned about the performances, and stating he cannot understand why the Brazilian Europeans like Dunga, Branco and Careca, who said they were willing to play in this tournament, have not been selected. Well, the Brazilian coach, and I know what it's like for Brazilian coaches to be under the hostility of the press. I witnessed it myself in Italy when the coach there, Lazzaroni, was locked in an embittered struggle with the press. Well, he's saying, so that's the scene set before us, a challenge to a nation renowned for its majestic, magical football, and who could go out of this tournament? The Brazilian press have been giving them fusillades ever since their 2 performances. I have to say that in the game, rise to the name, Cuenca, and touched forward there by Edmundo. And the goalkeeper losing sight of the ball, and I think Chilavert was angered by that attention by Edmundo. And the referee, as opposed to the Brazilian referee the other night, is doing well to get right in there to try to sort this out. Now, was Edmundo at fault? I don't really think he was. He challenged for the ball, yes, he went over it, but great goalkeeper Taparel. So, there's the confirmation. Their team, Chilavert number 1, Ramirez 3, Ayala, Suarez at the back, along with Struwe, and in the middle, Gamara, Struwe, Sotelo, Monzon, Cabañas, the 2 goal scorers there. Duarte, who's brought into the side, number 30. A little bit of trickiness there for Edmundo, not quite coming on. Edmundo from Palmeiras. Exactly the same defence to help the youngster in goal. Getting the assistant of a physiotherapist, stretching his muscles in the most amazing. 10 minutes to half-time. And every night, Struwe. And Edmundo can't get going. And I wonder, well, it's one we can ponder over halftime. I wonder if... Over it goes on the far side, Edmundo. Oh, they've missed a glorious chance. And Edmundo fighting hard for that. And that would... Originally, although it was squared across to him, there was a better cover by then. Chip to the far post. Because Edmundo was coming in there as well. And as a result, only 1 goal in this first half. It is 2 very well headed away there by Ramirez in defence, who's been a real stalwart. Brazil almost tiptoeing, almost setting off after that. There he is again. Good defensive play by Suarez. Just about getting forward to Zinho. And have the Brazilians lost their sparkle yet again? Oh, almost a neat little turn there by Edmundo. On now to Boidiero. There's offside, I think, yes. and part of the crowd in the background, 22,000 in to see this game. Just about Antonio Carlos. Very good run forward by Edmundo. Can he get into the box? Drive back there to Muller. Muller with it. Tries a little chip. Oh, so near. Well, I wonder if we can fault Muller for this. We'll get a shot from behind the goal now. Good run by Edmundo. There's a little deflection now. Watch that. Muller. Well, no, he did try for that top corner and not quite above sea level. Is of prime importance. Palinha is inside Edmundo. Now that was a bad ball. Needed a little bit touch on it. It's in! A deflection. Oh, that must go down as a known goal. Gilbert desperately unlucky. Although Edmundo is claiming that. With almost 16 minutes gone, that surely was driven in there. It was hooked back, and there was a little deflection by, right into the back of the net. Looked to me like Barrios. It was indeed Barrios. You cannot really credit Edmundo with that. It is now 2-0. And that might just conceivably clinch a place in the quarterfinals. Edmundo, nevertheless, delighted by that. Well, that's to reckon with for the future. Still a long way in front of him, and at the age of 26, you'll certainly see him in the United States. That's the confirmation of Luizinho. Game remaining. So Brazil have one goal, they've now scored 3 here. Ooh, that's almost caught this time. Well, he's been a little too clever by half, and in the past, and I think Edmundo really took it and rocketed right into him. Really let fly. Ooh, I think that was a solar plexus. I think he might be